So today I have a little bit of an unboxing slash watch giveaway for you guys. Today I have an automatic Monster Homage by Seestern. And they make some pretty high quality Homage watches to mostly Seiko. I think they do a Rolex also. They sent me two watches to review. That is the Monster that you're about to see, and then a 62 Mas as well. They are also sending me a Doxa eventually, and I'm really excited to see that because apparently it has a really nice beads of rice bracelet on it. So it comes in very simple packaging. It's just a little bit of a sort of a dive case. It's a little travel case, I guess. It's made out of plastic. It has 4 snap-in closures. I just have 2 of them closed, so that's a little bit easier for me to open. Inside, you get foam lining throughout, so you could definitely put at least one watch in here if you're traveling, and maybe some other things as well that won't move around while you are in travel. It comes with a warranty card. It comes with a little booklet just on operation of the watch, of course. This watch came literally entombed in plastic, so it's in mint condition, obviously, and during that process of removing it, the little hang tag came off. It just says Seestern on it and has a little barcode. That's pretty much it. So simple packaging. However, it comes in at a great price, and that's kind of why I think they go with the simple packaging, which makes a lot of sense to me. This is your typical Monster size, so it's like a 42 millimeter, measures around 42 millimeters. I think I measured like 42.1. Let's see, yeah, 42.1 exactly. Lug to lug is about 47 millimeters if you're including just the lugs. You do get drilled lugs on here, so 47.6 millimeters drilled lugs. A really nice sizable crown. I think it was like 6.8 millimeters exactly. And then with the not really male end links. This is a straight link on the Monster. However, it does protrude a little bit further out than the lug, so it's probably around 48 and change. Yeah, 48.6. And then the thickness. This is an automatic Seiko NH 36, I believe, because this is a day date, so you're getting 13.5 millimeters. You do not get a Cyclops on the day date, which a lot of people absolutely hate. And you, of course, get a very similar setup to the Seiko Monster. You get that sort of conical bezel that has really big notches in there. It's sort of protected by a semi-shroud that is part of the actual case. You do get a big grippy crown. That crown is signed right there. And then the back of the case is actually in stainless steel. And that is because obviously you do not want the PVD rubbing off, so they make it in stainless steel, which is really good. You get a screwed in case back, screwed in crown, 200 meters of water resistance. The buckle is pretty much your standard micro brand buckle with only 3 positions of micro adjust. I would like to see more, obviously, but again, when we're going to talk about price, you're going to really understand why that is not a big deal whatsoever with this watch, because this comes in at a really, really good price. They even sign it, so the sign right there has a little starfish. It says Seestern right there as well. The case back, which I'll do close-ups of, has a wave on it, and again, that Sea Star, which is their logo, and then again, that Sea Star is on the crown. It is nicely etched into the crown. You have different finishing on the case as well, so it's not just all one finish. The bracelet, same thing, so you're getting brushed on the bracelet, and then the center links, just those sort of half links in between each link, is actually a polished portion. So it looks really good, doesn't add a lot of bling to it, but it looks really good. And then you have polished on the sides of the bracelet. This is a very solid bracelet, really nicely made. And then of course you have push pins or pin and collar in here. Again, considering the price, very, very good. Drilled lugs, as I mentioned. You do have brushing and polishing throughout the case itself. And of course, the bezel is sort of a mixture of both as well. You do not get a loomed bezel here. However, you do get a loomed pip, and you get an entirely loomed dial. You get a sapphire crystal, which is domed, a loomed chapter ring, loomed hands indices. Even the second hand has loom. And then the little party trick that I mentioned earlier, you're getting a loomed date wheel and day wheel. So that date and day are fully loomed, which I think is incredible. I'm really happy that they went and did that. I have not seen many watches do that, especially in this price range. I'm going to talk about price right now. $185 is what they're offering this watch for right now. I'm giving it away, but either way, if you like this watch, check out their website. Their prices are phenomenal. And obviously, the quality is there. Let's listen to the bezel action also. Super nice bezel action. Very, very grippy, obviously. And everything lines up perfectly. Now, I've owned two monsters in my life. Both of those did not line up. So the chapter ring, that 12 o'clock indice, and the bezel all line up perfectly. And the bezel is a solid piece of metal. So this is no joke. This is really nicely constructed. They did a really good job on this. And you could see it. You could just see it by looking at it, and feeling it obviously is a whole different story. If you felt this watch, you would know it's actually really well made, especially when you're considering that it's $185. You get a Seiko movement inside. It is an NH36, so it's obviously very reliable. Fully loomed dial and a PVD coated case. Really nice. Everything is really nice here. So screwed in crown as well. Screwed in case back. You do have 200 meters of water resistance. It says it right there. Automatic 200 meters. And it just says Seestern just there, just below the 12 o'clock. And you know, now that I'm looking at it and feeling it, I don't think this is a domed sapphire crystal. I think this is a flat sapphire crystal. It definitely has AR coating. I don't think it is actually domed. I think it is flat. And I think that's actually true to the original as well. So I think this does have a flat sapphire crystal. Sorry, I might have said dome before. This is flat. Anyway, very interesting little watch, and especially for the price, $185. Let me throw it on my wrist so I can show you guys. And then I'm going to give you details on how you could actually win this watch. And we will do, of course, a Loom Shot, because the Loom on here is pretty damn good. I've already checked it out. So very quickly, today I have my Eterna. This is my Eterna Evantech. Just a really cool watch, very interesting watch. And I don't wear it very often. I just worn it the last maybe day and a half, 2 days in a row. And I just always fall back in love with this watch. It's just really cool. Anyway, here is the Monster on my 7.5 inch wrist. And you can see the Monster is a great fitting watch. And I believe they actually call this the Monster. So it is an homage to the Monster. I believe they are calling it a Monster. It's just a great fitting watch. It's a really capable watch, a really nice tool watch that really does look good. Now, they make it in other colors, obviously. This was the color that they actually chose to send me, the black with the white dial. I love fully loomed dials as well, because I am a loom junkie. So we're going to do a quick Loom Shot. So like I said, 42 millimeters, or just about 42 millimeters. And then, of course, the lug to lug here is about 47 millimeters, between 47 and 48 millimeters, depending on if you're measuring with those end links. Really, there's no end links to speak of, because it's sort of a straight link. That's how it is on the Monster. So it's exactly the same here. Just a really comfortable watch, and everything lines up, like I said, which is much better than Seiko could do in a lot of instances. A lot of people will get mad at me. A lot of people will agree with me. It's in my experience that I've owned two monsters that did not align, and this one does. So there you go. Anyway, very quickly, let's do a Loom Shot, and then we'll wrap up the video. I'll talk about how you could win this watch. Very simple rules, and we'll get into that in just a second. This is pretty much insane. I don't think that my camera can actually pick up how bright this watch is. It literally looks like it's powered by a battery. I would say Indiglo, but Indiglo would not do this justice. This is ridiculous. Everything is loomed. That chapter ring, I don't think, maybe it is loomed. I can't tell. It's glowing so brightly from the dial that it just lights up the entire thing. The hands, the indices, and the actual date is loomed. So you don't see a dark spot where that date is. It's actually not picking up because it's so bright. But in person, it's very, very clear to see. It is Friday the 10th. Very easy to see. But amazing. This is probably the brightest fully loomed dial I have ever seen. It's incredible. The second hand has loom on it. It doesn't need it. It's pretty damn bright. And there's just a little arrow for the second hand. It's also in a black color, and so are the hands. So you're getting that black against white as well. It's super legible. It's very, very legible watch during the day, and it is very legible at night. And it's not really fading. Look at this. That is pretty awesome. I don't know. For $185, I think this is an incredible deal. And all you need to do to win it from me is obviously like and subscribe. Definitely hitting subscribe and hitting that bell icon, super helpful for the channel. And obviously, if you want to enter, I'm going to ask you to like and subscribe and then add a comment below. All you need to do is tell me what you guys think of this watch. Add a comment below and you are entered to win. I will randomly select someone in the next video that I do for Seestern. So in the next video that I do for Seestern, it will be their 62 Mas. And I will announce the winner in that video. However, I am not going to put that I am announcing the winner in the video card or anything like that. So if you are watching this video, make sure, and if you are entering to win, make sure you watch the next video that comes out for this brand, which will be the 62 Mas version. Definitely pay attention for that. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you are alerted when I am releasing new videos. So you could see this is hanging on and the camera has adjusted. This has not faded. It's the camera that has finally adjusted to the brightness of this dial. You could finally see that date in the camera. I've always been able to see it in person. However, on the camera, it was so bright in this dark room that it was literally overpowering the camera. I've never experienced that before. This is insane. Man, I have to hand it off to Seestern. They did not go cheap on the loom on this dial. It is liberally applied everywhere, literally everywhere. Even that date window is not fading. Pretty damn awesome, if I have to say so myself. Anyway, like I said, like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, add a comment below, and then you are entered. In a few weeks, I will be doing, or maybe less than that, I will be doing another video for Seestern. It will be the 62 Mas, and I will be announcing the winner of this watch. Also, pay attention to my Instagram because I will be doing some posts there, also alerting you of the giveaway announcement there of the winner of the giveaway. My Instagram is WatchChrisBlog, all one word. You do not need to follow me there to be entered, but it is nice if you do. Either way, thank you very much, and I will catch you guys in the next video.